Everyone all right? What we got in the house today? We got Clansman, Pete, Classics, Funny Blinder, Sean. How you doing? Oh, that's bloody good. That is. Oh, what? Oh, now I'm. Oh, I've already started the stream. Hang on a minute. Oh. Ah. So that's Matt. Sorry about that. How you doing? Everyone else? How is everyone? Yeah, okay. Excuse me. Right, that's done. That's all right. That's the phone done. Okay. Good, good. So who we got on? So how many we got? 6 watching. But what am I doing? Hang on. Keep that up. Organised as usual, as you can see. So, who wants to request the first game? Oh, Mark Blaster, how you doing, mate? I can't believe that, Clansman. I can't believe. I haven't checked eBay yet, but Roland on the Run, 100 what was that? Fucking hell. Top Gun on the Amstrad. Did you watch CD? I have reviewed it, but I will play it. Right. I ain't got a clue. I ain't been to the cinema for years. For over 10 years, I think. Last time I went to the cinema. Right, okay, let's switch to emulation. Excuse me, let's get the Amstrad out. Right, okay. Top Gun. Here we go. Top Gun is a PD game. I might have to check that one out. It's a PD game of Top Gun. What's happening here? That's alright, mate. £300. What's a 6128? Bloody hell, that's a lot. That's not working, is it? No, I'll have to find. I've got another ROM. Well, that ain't started off too well, is it? Oh, for fuck's sake. Right, we'll try another ROM. Hopefully this one will work. Yeah, that's sad news, isn't it? We lost our Sergeant Major. Here we go. Nice loading screen there. We've got some good music on this and all. Certainly better than the Commodore 64 version. So we'll have keyboard only. We can play 4. Hang on, 1 or 2 joysticks. Let's have 4, 1 joystick. Right, here we go. Right, so we got to get our plane. Where's the enemy? Oh, is that? That's my radar. Here he is. He's coming. I've forgotten how. Right, you can. How do you switch? How do you switch your weapons? I can't remember. How do I switch to missiles? Is that switching? No, I don't know how to switch guns over. No, I don't know the button. I don't know the bloody button. Shift. No. Right, he's underneath me. Right, okay. Fuck. Oh, here he is. Bollocks. Let's switch this to live chat. Always make sure it's on live chat. Right, okay. Oh, I feel like I hit him. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, he's flying up. I can't. Let's see if I can. Oh, he's got a lock on. But I can't switch to missiles. He got me. No, that button. Oh, I'm going to get blown up again because I can't switch to missiles. What? A live chat on the video. What are you talking about? If it's the quality, I can't do nothing about it. It's down to my internet. Yeah, it's starting to change. It gets better, then it gets worse again. But there's nothing I can do about it. Oh, can't go because I don't know how to switch to missiles. Don't know what the button is. Yeah, I bet it's a bit of a come down when you see this. I mean, to be honest with you, I didn't think it was much of a good game, this. Oh, can I get him or am I going to hit it? Oh, I've got him. Fucking about time. No, we crashed into each other. That's it. That's game over. Yeah, I didn't really think much of it when I played the Commodore 64 version back in the day. It wasn't a great game, to be honest with you. I think they could have done something better with it. But this was the better version. F29 Reed. I've never played that. Mind you, flight simulators ain't a great thing to sort of review because you've got to know all the buttons. So I don't even know any of the buttons. The only one I really do know would be F18 Interceptor. Because, hang on, just give it. Yeah, F18 Interceptor. Because I think I know the buttons on that one. And I had one called. Oh fucking hell! What was that? I have reviewed it. Fighter Bomber. Yeah, that was pretty good. F18. Well, it was a standard game that came through with the Amiga, and I think that was written exclusively to the Amiga and all. Don't think there was an ST port of it, but then again, I could be wrong. Yeah, you should check it out. It's a good game. Alright, it hasn't aged well, which you've got to expect that, but it was still a good game. How's the stream coming? And who wants to request the next game? Oh, good. Excellent. Good, good. That's good to hear. Yeah, I'll come through too. Right, let's right, because you've requested one. Let's do. We'll play. Come back to you. I'll come through. Did I do that on my last? No, it was the first one I did, wasn't it? Right, we'll do GB Air Rally because, like, it's nice to everyone can have a turn on the Amiga. Right. What? Yogi Bear does poop? Okay, mate. I'll see you soon. Alright, right, what are we doing? That would be an Amiga 500 configuration, wouldn't it? Right. Have I reviewed this on the Amiga? I know I've reviewed it on the Commodore 64 because that was the version I had back in the day. I reviewed the CPC version. Oh, okay. Oh, I need a joystick for this one. I've got it. Ooh, we've got some music. Bloody hell, now I'm tangled with everything. Right. Right, we'll have beginner because I'm not very good. Right, time and clock. Push throttle for takeoff. Plays pretty well on the Amiga. Hang on, why is this flight? Oh, I thought so it was up then. Looks similar to the Commodore 64 version actually. Obviously the graphics are more sharper on this version. Oh! Of course. I'm sure this is turning on its own. This is turning on its own. Maybe that's what beginner does. It helps you turn the plane. Oh, I didn't know that. Come on. Oh, it's still low. It's got to load more. No, it's not demo mode. Perhaps it's in beginner mode. Perhaps it helps you take the corners. Because I can definitely steer it. But it's actually turning round. Hang on, it's turning too far. Whoa. Whoa. Bastard, get out of the way. Oh, I'm fucked. Oh no. Yep, I've crashed. Come on, what's going on? Oh right, if you push the button again, it's like it's got a gear. It's got gears. Oh, I've completed that level. Right. Okay. Right, okay, event 3. Oh, it accelerates on its own. When you change, it's like the plane's got a gearbox or something. I don't know. Oh. So in beginning, I think the plane accelerates on its own. Sometimes it steers on its own, but you've got to sort of correct it. Didn't have this option in the Commodore 64 version. Oh, we're going to make it. Event completed. Yeah, it's not a bad game. It's not a bad game on the Amiga. Oh, so this is a bonus level, isn't it? Bastard! So if you fly lower, you go faster. Oh, your arm's screwed. He's going to land up a tree. Right, I think should be my last life. I think you only get 3 lives. And you get a time limit. No, I didn't realise that. Bastard. Oh, I'm supposed to pop these, aren't I? Ah, I know what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to pop them. Within a time. Oh. So your time's expired. Okay. Oh, I've got to do it all again. Right. Hang on, I'll read that in a minute. I know it's just come in. Oh, bollocks. Oh, try to slipstream a plane. That ain't ever going to work. Oh, no, I've been hit. I hit. No, I hit. Well, I'm going to leave that one there. Yeah, that one's a pretty good game, actually. Pretty good version. I know they could have done better with the Amiga version, but it's certainly not bad. That's not bad, right? What? Hello, Andrew. I've got more. Oh, you fucking joking? What are you trying to do? Kill me? You try to make me commit suicide by playing all these text adventure games? Oh God, what have I got? What have I got to look forward to? Text adventure games. Yeah, well, what's that? PPSJ. Oh dear. Right, hang on. Right, okay, let's quit out of that. Oh God. 7 watching. Oh dear. Can I ask a question, and if you're still here, Andrew? What is it with text adventure games? Or would you just like to see me suffer? Oh dear. Oh dear. Hang on a minute, I've got an email. Fucking hell. Sorry, I was just checking someone out there. Anyway. Oh God. You enjoy text adventure games. I'll watch to see the way you when you get killed in a text adventure game. The problem with text adventure games is I'm never going to ever complete one because they just take too long to play. You know. Oh, you'll never ever see me complete one because it's not really. I know some of them I do. I mean, there's some actual funny ones that I've reviewed, and they're quite good because they're adult ones. But you know, I don't mind text adventure games, but they're not my favourites, to be honest with you. But I don't mind some of them, as you know. Excuse me. I'll tell you who does like text adventure games. Pete does, don't you, Pete? Pete loves his text adventure games. That's why he's in the straitjacket business. What's your favourite text adventure then, Pete? Actually, Andrew, what's your favourite text adventure? Webcam. Feel free to choose a game if you want, whoever. Please, not a text adventure. Dungeon Quest on the Amiga. Now, that ain't a click and fucking thing, is it? I've heard of Dungeon Master. I used to have Dungeon Master. Alright, oh, Sean. Alright, Sean, how you doing? Welcome back. Have I reviewed it? Have I reviewed? Oh, I think I know what it is. Oh, oh, I know what it is. Oh, come on. Text adventure. I'll tell you what. Let's have a quick go of it. Let's have a quick go while everyone else can think of some good games to play. Was it 1200 game or 500? Let's put it on the 500 just to be safe. Dungeon, whatever it is. Dungeon Master. Oh, it's only 2 discs. Okay, that's not too bad. Right, let's see if this pile of shit. No. Did I like it? September the 11th. Oh, okay. Bloody hell, you remember what you actually know more about my channel than I do, Clansman. It's your favourite text adventure, is it? Who requested it? Did you request it, Andrew? Right, okay. Why ain't it working? Oh, it is working. Okay, yeah, that was a bit of a stupid question. Did you request it? Of course you did. I think I'll remember this now, I think. Right, welcome to Dungeon Quest. You can tell me what to do, because I'm in no mood to use my brain. So you can tell me what to do. Right. Just tell me when to push a key when you want to read it. Because I honestly, I'm just going to talk to everyone. Oh, go east. Hang on, I can't do nothing yet. Bloody hell, east, yeah? That wasn't very pleasant. Did you complete this, Andrew, then? Did you complete it? And how many text adventures have you completed? Having a drink also ain't good, playing text adventures when you've had a drink. Oh, Pete. Nah, fucking, who cares what you say? Just come out with what you want to say. What the fuck's that? What's that code? What's that, the serial number of your next straitjacket? Hello, DVD and Film Bloke, how you doing, mate? Is that many text adventures about? I don't know that. Where is he? No, I died back in the day. I typed a random note when the ghostly fair man was in the boat. Okay. So what do you want? Where shall I go now? What shall I do? Because I'm in no frame of mind to concentrate on text adventure games. Excuse me. No. This is the first one. Go north. The north is... Oh, go east, yeah? Hello Matt, how you doing? Arsenal 2, Chelsea 0. Ooh. Can you tell me, Matt, who won the Liverpool and Crystal Palace match? Maybe I can check. Well, it's not telling me. Or have they... I'm sure they put... Or they ain't played yet. Go south. Yeah, bastards. Did you watch Steve Coogan explain what 18 is? No, I've not seen that. We'll play 5 more minutes of this, Andrew, then we'll play something decent. I know it's good, but I want to play something interesting. I'm sure someone can give me an interesting game to play. Alright. Oh dear. Yeah, I like the Harry Potter. What am I fucking talking about? The Harry Potter. I'm Alan Partridge. That's what I'm supposed to say. Harry Potter. Alright, see you later, Sean. Take care of yourself. Thanks for coming on. Welcome back, Classics. This noise is making me go to sleep. Sounds like an owl or cuckoo, whatever it is. So, do you know what? Can someone choose a game, please? I'm actually in no frame and mood to be playing text adventures tonight, or click and fucking whatchamacallits, point and clicks. I'm not playing no point and click games. Kung Fu Fighter on the Commodore 64. Yeah. Never played Kung Fu Fast. Oh, Barbarian. No text adventure. I'm coming off the live streams. I'll see you on my requested Spider-Man game. Alright, what? Yep, okay. See you later, Clansman. Not Sorry, Andrew. Not Clansman. Sorry, mate. Right, let's turn this off. Right, so we're playing Kung Fu Master. That's a good game. Alright, we'll play that. Kung Fu Master. I used to, my mate had that on the Commodore 64. It was a good game. Very good game. Ah, right, okay. It's loaded up. I know I've got it. Kung Fu Master D64 file. Oh no, I've got a T64 file. Control G. Alright. Don't know what that does, but right, okay. Do I have to switch ports? I do not know. Is it loading? Oh right. Right, one joystick. Alright, okay. One quit to demo mode, F5, F7. Right, do I have to Prefer. Hang on. Alright. So where do I start the fucking game then? Difficulty level. Review options. Oh wait. Hey? This is. Do I have to. Hang on, let's swap the ports. Swap joysticks. No, that's not it. So what the fuck do I do? I've forgotten what to do. It's not. Oh, return? Oh, right. Ah. Control G. Control G is not doing anything. Hang on a minute. Oh, it's not pausing. Bollocks. Shit. You can't. Oh, where was it? Just checking. Oh, it has got a control button on the Commodore 64. Sorry, I was just checking my Commodore 64 to see if it had a control button. It does. Right, okay. Shift and G, right, okay. Right, let's start it. So 7. Oh wow! I never knew that. Wow. Don't work all the time though. It only works in that if you're going this way. Oh, you bastard. Even though I've got a gun, I still can't do it. Damn. Oh wow, this is awesome. Well, what's going on? Alright, I know, Andrew, you don't have to keep reminding me. Don't start that again. I know, it's on the list. I've already written it down. Oh, you can't use the gun on this. No, it won't work on this level. You can only use it in level 1, I think. I always found this level a bastard. Well, at least I know something I did not know actually about that gun. Hey Stefano, how you doing, mate? Right, let's try that again. One player, one, start the game. I've forgotten what the bloody button was now. Right, see you later, Andrew. And yes, I will fucking do that game when I get round to it. Alright, Clansman. How's your joystick coming along, Stefano? Hey, Error 42, how you doing? Oh, bollocks. I know I'm not going to play the Spectrum version of this. This is on the Commodore 64. This is a really good version, actually. The Amstrad CPC version is pretty good and all. Probably 10:30, about the standard Saturday stream. Probably 10:30 I'll go on for. Alright, hang on, let's catch up with it. Okay, brilliant. So so what are you doing when you've done your joystick? You're coming back on the streams? Start doing your streams again? Yeah, good. Oh, good. Well, let's have one more go at this, because this is a good game. Try and do better. Now I can't remember that gun thing now. Life is good, brilliant. It's always a good thing. When life is good, it's always a good thing. Shift and G. Ah, oh, bloody hell. Yeah, you can't do that. You can't use the gun on this level. Fucking hell, this level's well hard. Ah, you bastard! It's a cheat. Classics told me that. I didn't know about it. Yeah, it's a cheat, but it only looks like only works on the first level though, and you can only use it if he's heading in that direction. It don't work the other direction. Okay. Right, so who wants to choose the next game? It's still a good game, that. I did like it. So the CPC version's pretty good too. Never played the arcade version, so I might have to give that a try. Obviously I can't do arcade on a live stream because I haven't configured it. And I can't do it because all the screen resolutions are all different anyway. Oh my god, did I play that before? Here we go, all the shit versions. Here comes all the shitty games. I'll have to give that a go, Clansman. Let's play Willy Ben. I'm sure I've played this. If it's a game I'll play on, yes I have. This is bloody loud. Oh, this is shit. This looks shit. Hang on. Right, that's crap. I'm not playing that. That's shit. What game's next? Right, as we're on the NES, let's do Kung Fu. Kung Fu. Right, is that Kung Fu Master? It's just called Kung Fu. Right, okay, we'll play Kung Fu then. See what this is like. One player A. Oh my goodness, why is he going backwards? Oh my goodness, this is glitchy. There's something wrong with this. This is fucking definitely a ROM problem. That's glitched. Which is a shame really, because it doesn't look bad. Yeah, something wrong with this. Something's definitely wrong with it. Which is a shame. That's a shame. No, it's not playable, unfortunately. Something wrong with that ROM. Right, let's have a look at the next game. Super Star Wars on the Super NES. Right, let's get out the Super NES. Super. Oh, bloody, I know what to find it. So many games called Super. So many games with the start of Super in this. Right, here we go. Have we found it? Super Star Wars Return of the Jedi. Super Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back. Super Stem. Oh, we do have the original. Right, okay. Let's try that one then. Version 1.1, version 1.0. Let's try that one. Here we go. Let's hope no controller issues this time. If it's the one I'm thinking, I think I played this back in the day. Got some nice music going on here. Let's have it on easy. In a long time ago in a galaxy, yeah, we all know the story. Episode, yes, we know, we don't need to bother. Yeah, we all know the story. We all know. We all know. We've all seen the film. Yes, it is the one that I played back in the day. I'm sure it is. Is this the one where you can drive? We can have a go on the speeder. This is a good game. Oh. I haven't played. I don't think I've played it for well over 20 or 25 years. Graphically, it looks pretty good. I'm really impressed with it. Sound effects are really good though. What have I got here? Right, I'm just pausing it, just want to catch up with the chat. Have you... Have you faced a problem of certain videos you hit like or not appearing if you... I don't know, I don't feel I'm always... When I push like it always works, so... I don't know. Word of warning, you can collect power-ups to upgrade your weapon, but when you die, you lose a life, your weapons will reset. That's pretty much a standard thing with most shoot 'em up games. Okay. Oh dear, what's my blood? Oh no, it's not good. Oh no, I've got to attack this bloody field. Got it? No, I haven't. I can hold fire button down, oh good. Gotcha. Stage clear. Yay! Oh yeah, I get to... I am C3PO. Human cycle relations, yeah, we all know. Yes, this is... Oh, that's how you turn. Right, how do I turn the other way then? Oh right, that's how you do it. You push that button down and you... that's it. Wow. Okay. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, it's really impressive, this. All right. Whoa. Trying to get that heart, boost up my life. Here we go. Health power up. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. That is a good game. It is a good game. Jet fuel. I say the sound chip on the Super Nintendo is certainly better than the Mega Drives. Oh, that was Revenge of the, was it the Sith one? It's like the third episode. To be honest with you, the prequels weren't that great. Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones, they weren't very good. I think out the trilogy, the original, not the original trilogy, the prequel trilogy, I thought Sith one was the best one. Oh, fuck it. Well, continue. That's a good game. That is a good game. It's good to play that after all this time, actually. It's a good game. Right. Was there another SNES game that someone wanted me to play? Rock and Roll Racer. as we're on the SNES. Didn't I play that? Did I play that Rock and Roll Racing? Let's have a look at it. I think I might have played this. No, I reviewed it, I think. I reviewed it, that's right. Chewbacca. Let's choose Chewbacca. So I can only afford. Let's buy that. Buy equipment. £2 grand. What can I buy with £2 grand? Start it. I should have turned the music off. I'm probably going to get it.
The green flag drops.
Fuck. Alright.
Rex jams into first. Trent fades into last.
Fucking hell.
Rex is about to blow. Ivan is dominating the race. Blackbird was lost out there. Rex fades into last. Rex fades into last.
He probably will.
Blackbird is about to blow. Ivan is dominating the race. Rex fades into last.
I know it's too good. I'm just thinking that I wonder if I should have turned the music off. So I wonder if I'm going to get hit by a copyright strike because it's that good. The rendition.
Ivan scores a first place knockout. Greg finishes second. Blackbird
We'll soon
wins
see.
third. Rex
Not copyright strike, copyright claim. I doubt if I get a copyright strike. Oh well. Right, let's see if I can buy some upgrades. Yeah, I should have done. Oh, it's too late now. That's what I did when I reviewed it. I turned the music off just in case, but oh well, we'll see what happens. Worst that'll happen. They'll probably just I won't be able to monetize it. Right, okay, what we got? 30 grand, how much more? I ain't got hardly anything. I can buy that. Right, okay. But you can't go into... No, you can't go into options now, can you? Ah, okay. turn that off. Not like it's going to make any difference now.
Let the carnage begin!
Oh, I keep pushing the wrong fucking button.
Dread is about to blow!
Reminds me a little bit.
Is dominating the race!
I know, it reminds me a little bit of Super Skid Mark from the Amiga. Obviously the graphics are a lot more chunkier and bigger on this, but this is a good game, I like this.
Viper fades into last! Shred is about to blow! Shred fades into last! Ivan is dominating the race!
Rock and roll racing, this is.
Rip fades into last! Viper is about to blow!
Ivan Omen Stewards, yeah, I remember that. That's a good game.
Last lap! Shred fades into last!
Super Nintendo.
Shred looks lost out there! Ivan is dominating the race!
Done it.
Ivan scores a first place knockout! Viper finishes second! Rip takes a weak third! Shred is in another time zone!
No idea. Right, so I've got 13. These charges are a waste of time. Don't bother with charges.
The stage is set. The green flag drops.
Ah, I pushed the right button this time. Amazing. Ooh.
Ivan is about to blow. Rip jams into first.
Ah, money. Whoa.
Viper fades into last. Ivan is dominating the race. Viper looks lost out there.
Damn.
Shred fades into last.
Oh, my power. I thought that was money.
Rip is about to blow. Last lap. Shred fades into last. Shred looks lost out there.
Ah! Doing quite well there.
Ivan scores.
All right, Axel, what are you doing, mate?
Viper finishes second. Rip takes a weak third. Shred is in another time zone.
Let's just check. Right, okay, let's oh, what have I done? I didn't want to do that. afford a new car. Let's have a look. I've got 25. I can buy a... No, I can't. 40 grand. What's that? So, upgrade of the grass. What's that? No, how much a tire? Let's just go to the race. Oh, good, good. Glad to hear that.
Let the carnage begin!
Oh, wrong button. Oh, right. I've got a weapon.
Rip fades into last. Viper is dominating the race.
Oh, right. You can... I didn't know that. You can turn by your shoulder buttons.
Rip looks lost out there. Rip fades into last. Ivan jams into first. Ivan is about to blow.
Oh no, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble.
Viper fades into last. Ivan is dominating the race.
Not for long. I think I'm going to blow up.
Viper fades into last.
Oh, damn.
Ivan is about to blow. Rip fades into last. Last lap.
Oh, I wonder if I can make it.
Rip fades into last.
We're going to make it. Ooh. No!
Ivan is dominating the race. Viper fades into last.
Oh, yes! Made it.
Ivan scores a first place knockout. Viper finishes second. Rip takes a weak third. Shred is in another time zone.
No. PS4, I don't even own a PS4. Okay. The only ones I've owned was a PS2, PS3. Right. Nil Desperandum. No blood and violence. Not at the moment.
The stage is set. The
Right.
green flag.
Oh, we've gone back
drops.
to the beginning again. We've gone back to the first track. Oh, what am I doing? I think I'll do this track. We'll end this game.
Shred is dominating the race.
This is a good game. Don't get me wrong. This is a good game. Oh,
Ivan looks lost out there.
oh!
Shred jams into first.
Damn.
Viper fades into last. Ivan jams into first. Shred fades into last. Ivan is dominating the race. Viper looks lost out there. Shred fades into last. Last lap. Rip is about to blow. Rip fades into last.
Okay. It's running fine to me.
Rip fades into last. Ivan is dominating the race.
Alright, I'll lend that one there. That's a
Ivan
good...
scores a first place knockout. Viper
No, it's not an
second.
OBS problem. It was running like that when I reviewed it.
Shred is in another time zone.
Unless there's some sort of problem with your end, but you know, this end's pretty good. So I don't know what's going on with the internet. But the game runs fine. Yeah, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a short break and I'll be back. Right, okay. Right, back. Cracking over another beer. Why not? So, what else? What other games you want me to play? Halloween on the 2600. Okay. Bloody hell, what's this Hackham? Haunted. Halloween, here we go. Right, okay. How do we start it? Right, nothing's happening. Now I know the controller works. I bet it's a dodgy ROM. You have two. Oh right, okay. Oh right, we're at the top. Well, what am I supposed to do? I've lost my head. But I can't go down no more, so I can't fire nothing, so what the fuck am I supposed to do here? Alright. It's not a very good game, to be honest with you. Can't go through there. Oh, I can. Oh, so when the music plays, it's always... So she can't go down. So what's the idea of this game then? What am I supposed to do? Right, but the problem is I can't go down no further. So what am I supposed to do? I ain't got no weapon, I can't seem to do anything. Oh, hang on. So where am I supposed to take the kids? Through the doorway? I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing here. Oh right, so you push the fire button. Oh, fuck it. To be honest with you, this is crap. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here. Right. Any other games? Anyone? I can't make heads or tails of this. I haven't seen the fog. Rockstar, it must. Oh. Rockstar, it might. Oh, bloody hell. Alright, as we're on the. Bloody hell coming now. Voids on the ST. Well, as we're on the. As we're on the 2600. Oh no, this is Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Alright, so that ain't a game. Rockstar, my Amstrad on the Amstrad, it'll be there. Trouble with this one, it takes forever to play. Seven-hour stream, fuck that. I think the most I did was a 5-hour. God, I was. Wait, what the fuck's happened here? I didn't choose this. Oh, I did. I pushed that by accident. Oh, what's that say? Burst cheat or what? I didn't think you could cheat with this game. So it's the cracked version. Hang on, this ain't the right music. It's joystick only. Right, okay, we all know what we got to do. We got to form a rock band. A band. And this is what I usually do. I was never no good at this, but I usually have one rock star. So that's clearly Michael Jackson. No. Tina Turner. Well, Tina Turner. Elton John, that's Kylie Minogue, that's David Bowie, Ziggy Stardust. I don't know who he is. Who's that? Dorisay. Yeah, that's the last one was David. This ain't David. Oh, no, that's not Gary Glitter. Morrissey, that's it. Well, we know who that is. Phil Collins. That's Madonna. That's Lemmy from Motorhead. Is that Milli Vanilli? Is that? Don't know who they are. No, I'm not going to pick them. No, that's fucking. That's his name. That's. I usually pick, you know what the disturbing thing, I usually picked him because he was the cheapest. But I won't pick him because I don't want to associate with people like that in my band. We know who that is. Who's that? This is Mince. Fuck knows who that is. That's that's Rick Astley, isn't it? Prince. Of course it would be. Of course it would be. Dick Knackered. That ain't Mick Jagger, is it? Oh my God, who's that? Gracie Trapston. Oh, we all know who that is. That's Freddie Mercury. Jean-Michel Jarre. Well, he wasn't a singer. He was a musician, a keyboardist, a synthist, or whatever you want to call it. Kate Bush. Susie Q, Snoozy Q. That'll be. Would that be Susie Quattro? Don't think so, but Susie Q. I don't know. Peter Gobsmack, so that would have been Peter Gabriel. Who's that? Frank Zappa. Well, yeah, we all know who that is. That's John Lydon, Johnny Rotten. Bonehead, so that would be Bono. Frank Zappa there. Rupert Beatle. Is that McCartney? Paul McCartney, wouldn't it? That's Paul McCartney. Bono. Meathead. That's Meatloaf, isn't it? Excuse me. Annie Smallpox. That's Annie Lennox, isn't it? Brian Nylon. Who the fuck's that? Oh, well, that's Stevie Wonder. Brian Ferry, that's it. Dingo Strap. Ringo Starr, innit? Sayado, that's is that Sinead O'Connor? Freddie Grunt, that's Freddie Grant. Eric Clapton. I know some, not most of. Who's that? Bruce. Well, that's Bruce Springsteen. Oh, we all know who that is. That's Cliff Richards. Cliff Richard, rather. Hartley Watts. Don't know that one. Is that Rick Hart? Not Rick Astley. No. Don't know that one. Jane Jett. So that's Joan Jett. And we're back to the normal go. So we just choose. Oh, who should we choose? I'll let you. I'll put it to the vote. I'll let you choose. Who do you want to choose? As long as it ain't Glary fucking Glitter. but I've only picked one. Eddie quick, that's Eddie. Oh, here we go. Clansman was in there first, so we go with the first choice. Trouble is, you got to scroll through all of them. No, I'm not picking fucking Cliff Richards. No, we're not picking him. There he is that it? Everybody quick, we'll keep. He wants 9 grand a week. Fucking hell. Right, so we buy sparkling new stuff, second hand, or off the back of a lorry. What do you reckon? I'll let you play this as well. Fuck me, is that the time already? Shit, time's going quick. Second hand gear, right, okay. Error. No, not error. What are we doing? Oh shit! No! Fucking. Alright. Sorry, I put brand new, so I don't think this game's going to last very long. Right, so what should we do? Let's go with. Oh, why is this fucking too sensitive? Pubs, clubs, university, concert halls, or stadiums. I couldn't stand Rick Astley. I really couldn't stand his music. One tune I remember him. The only tune I remember him doing. No, I can't remember it. Universities. We're going to go Skin. Hope you know that. So that's the one. That's the one. Never going to give you up. I couldn't stand that fucking tune. That's it. That's the one. Yep, you're absolutely right there, Clansman. Absolutely right. We're going to go Skin. Right, how many nights? Five nights. We're gonna go Skin. I want you to storm out there tonight. Oh, we've got Freddie Mercury. Oh, 12. Bloody hell, cool. Maybe we ain't gonna go Skin. Wow, okay. Right, okay. What should we do now? That went better than I thought. I know. Publicity, right. She's got them out. I like this game though. I could never do well in it, but I did like it. Well, the publicity didn't go too well, but at least he didn't die. Right, what now? Practice. How many days? Three days, right, okay. Brilliant, boss. Unbelievable, Chief. I'll bet Eddie Quicksilver will be really tight. Right, what now? Yeah, I believe it. I mean, we've got music, we've got everything going for it. We've got everything there. And also played the Commodore 64 version. It was the same. All looked the same. Even the Amiga version, graphically, looked the same. But the only thing with the good thing about the Amiga version, you could save it. Gigs. Right. The problem with the 8-bit versions, you could never save it. No save facilities, which was bad, because you should be able to save this game. But I did have the Amiga version of this as well. Clubs. How many nights? £15. Oh, am I saying how many nights? Oh, fucking. How much should we charge now? This is how many nights. Three nights. Right, bad news change wage time. Right, so once you go out there tonight and give them hell. Right, how much we ain't gonna make as much. £300, so we're not gonna make much on clubs. 203. Oh, that's not bad. Bloody hell. Got better there. Right. Wonder when we're going to get a record deal. Right, what now? Gifts. You played this before, ain't you, classics? Right. Or should we buy them? No, actually. Comics. It's a good game. If you're going to play it, maybe play it on the Amiga version. because you've got a save facility. This version, 8-bit versions, you don't have any save facilities. This, or well, the Amiga or the ST version, because I think they're exactly the same. So for the Amiga has better sounds, because the sounds on the ST would be the same as the Amstrad version. You want me to buy them jewels as well? Oh yeah, that's absolutely true, Clansman. You do have save states. I forgot all about that. Yeah, yeah. Of course, it's emulated save states. Forgot. Alright, I bought them jewels. Bloody hell. Right, gigs, concert halls. How many night? How much should we charge? I hope we go bankrupt soon because I'm dying for a piss again. 20 quid. Right. Shall we say 7 nights? Oh well, I went with the first one now. I'll go with the first answer. 5 nights. Bad news, we're bankrupt. Oh dear. DVD made a bad decision there. That's typical, isn't it? We was doing well with classics. DVD gets in there, we go bankrupt. Well, I know who I'd rather go into business with. That's a good game, though. That's a good game. What I'm going to do, I'm going for another pit stop. And I will be back in a minute. Or 2, or 3, or 4. No, I didn't want that.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Right, sorry about that. Who's here? How are we all doing still? Are we all alright? I ain't been to a boot sale for ages. What are we talking about? 162 quid for a road on the run. I'm gonna have to have a look and have a rant about that. Sorry, but I'm gonna have to, because I thought Bridget for fucking 20 quid almost fucking 20 quid for fucking Bridget. And they have the audacity to fucking sell that for game is shit. And you know, 162 for rolling on. I'm gonna have to find that. Fucking hell, how can they sell that? I wouldn't even give 50 pence for it. But let me ask the question. Now. If is it Chase HQ2 on the GX4000, the Plus cartridge? I think there's only 2 of them in existence. How much do you reckon that could go for? Because there'll be a lot of collectors out there trying to get hold of that. £900 in 2010. Fucking hell. So that'll be sought after. Because I know there's many. I know, well, especially Nova Bug. I know he's collecting all the GX4000 Plus cartridges. So would he buy it for that price? I don't know. But the game, what I've seen of it, the game looks totally, utterly shit. That's why it was never released. It was basically a Spectrum port, but worse. What I've seen of it. So I played the Spectrum version of Chase HQ2. It was shit. And the Amstrad CPC version was a port of it and worse. What I've seen. Well, I knew there was discs. Yeah, I think there was cards. It must have been. I think I remember it, like being advertised. I never owned a Spectrum, but obviously when my mate owned a Spectrum, all I remember it was just cassettes. But I know there were some sort of cartridge system. I mean, the first one was brilliant. The first Chase HQ was absolutely amazing, but how could they, you know, even the Spectrum had a great port of Chase HQ, but the Commodore 64 had an absolutely shit version of Chase HQ. The C64 GS was a pile of shit. There was no point in that console being ever made. It was a pile of shit. Commodore 64, you know, it was a computer. Don't ever make a consoleized computer. It was like the Amiga fucking CD32. Don't make a consoleized computer. Was never going to buy it. Oh, Cisco heat on the Commodore 64 was utter shit. Hard driving, oh my god. Oh dear, what was that? Didn't even get released. Apparently, hard drive. It was that bad. It didn't get released. They had to wait till it come out on a compilation. See, I don't know anything about the Sam Coupe. All I know, it had a Spectrum emulator. I believe it can only play 48K games. Yeah, and I had that driving compilation. It was called, I can't remember what it was called, but it had 4 games on it. I had it up for the Amstrad. And I know the Commodore 64 had this. That's the I can't remember what the fucking compilation was called, but I had it. I had it on the Amstrad. Wheels of Fire, that's the one. Yeah, it had Turbo Outrun, Chase HQ, hard driving, and Power Drift. And Power Drift was good. Turbo Outrun was crap. I don't know why I fucking bought that compilation pack. I don't know, because I had hard driving as a standalone game. I had didn't have Chase HQ, so that was worth it just to buy Chase HQ actually. Turbo Outrun I didn't own at the time, so I didn't know what it was like. It was crap. It was slightly better than the original Outrun, and what was the other game? Hard driving, Chase HQ, Turbo Outrun, and Power Drift. Power Drift was quite good on the Amstrad. Yeah, 2 was good, and you know, I like the compilation packs. That's what I always try to go for, because the compilation, you know, ones that had all the good titles, the arcade conversions and things like that. I think it sold for about 10 quid, and you got some good compilation packs. One of my best ones on the Amstrad was one called We Are the Champions, and that had Renegade, Rampage, IK Plus, had 5 games on it. No, I can't fucking remember the other 2. Shit. But it was a bloody good compilation pack. The Amstrad versions, you know, Renegade was awesome on the Amstrad CPC. To me, that was the best version I played. Much better than the Commodore 64 version. Rampage was good. IK Plus was no way as good as the Commodore 64 version, but it was still a good version. Super Sprint was one of them. Super Sprint, and what was the fucking other game? I've actually got the Commodore 64 version up there. Oh fuck. There we go. Barbarian. There we go. This is the Commodore 64 version. I had this on the Amstrad. Barbarian's a fucking good game. So all the games on this compilation pack were pretty good. You know, Super Sprint weren't bad. I quite like Super Sprint. I don't think it was as good as the Commodore 64 version. Renegade was the best version. Rampage was an awesome version. Barbarian was a fucking brilliant game. IK Plus, better on the Commodore 64, but the Amstrad it was alright. You know, it weren't bad. What else? This is a good compilation pack actually. Never had this on the Amstrad, but look how many games it's got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 games. That was $9.99, I think. Oh yeah, you got alright. Karnov was shit. Gryzor weren't bad. Barbarian, alright, we got Barbarian again. The Last Ninja I found fucking difficult. Predator, that weren't bad, but I believe Predator had bugs. Combat School was fucking difficult. Platoon wasn't a bad game. Target Renegade was better on the Amstrad than it was on the Commodore 64. Mad. Oh yeah, how you doing? Yeah. I don't know. It was one bad compilation pack. Who remembers any of these? I've never played Elite. Never, ever, ever played that game. So we've got Tetris. Yes, we've all played Tetris. Ace 2. I had that on the Amstrad. The Sentinel. Who liked the Sentinel? I've only ever played that once, and I couldn't understand it. But it's like Elite. It was supposed to be a classic. I reviewed the Sentinel, but I couldn't fucking figure it out. And you know, Elite was supposed to be, you know, a brilliant game. Originally created for the BBC Micro. Yeah, I tried. I tried playing Elite. Could not figure it out. You know, it's a shame really because I like these space simulator type games, but it's one of these games where you've got to trade and all that. If you want to play a good space game, play Codename Matt 2. I thought they were brilliant. Oh mummy, yes, oh mummy. Didn't really like Time Man 1 that much, but I can understand it being for educational reasons. For that, yes, I can understand. But when I got my Amstrad CPC 464, I was 11 years old and I knew how to tell the time. So I can understand for like 4-year-olds, maybe 3-year-olds learning to tell the time. I can understand it. I can understand. What else we got here? Well, that for damn. Look at that for a cover. The Dam Busters. Oh look at that. You can get a free Airfix model. Who used to make the Airfixes around here? Come on, now I'm showing my age. I used to like Airfixes. Or model aeroplanes or whatever. No, they don't. They don't make anything like they used to. You know, you don't. What do you get with a PlayStation 4? It's pretty much all downloadable content now, isn't it? That's the way it's getting now. You don't get the, you know, someone to design the artwork and the presentation, the cover. You know, sometimes you might get a poster or something like that with the more expensive games, but you know, I just think gaming today is just my webcam. You know, they don't finish a game off. You know, okay, we got our shit games back in the day when it was rushed out and absolutely crap, but they release a game nowadays where it's not even finished, so you got to buy downloadable content, patches. What is gaming improving? I don't think it is. Okay, technology is improving, you know, graphics of course, the sounds, but is gaming itself getting any better? The quality of it, you know, churning out games that are not finished. That's why I would never get a modern console. You know, I've got a PC, got a good gaming PC. It does me. All right, it's not the best, but it does me for what I want it for. No, I think Grand Theft Auto 5 is one of my best modern games. And I'm looking for, when they come out with Grand Theft Auto 6, I'll be looking forward to that. I'm not, you know, those Formula One games by Codemasters, the Formula One 2007. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're good graphics and all that, but I just don't know. I just can't really get into them. Ain't like the games like Jeff Crammon brought out back in the late '90s, the early '90s on the Amiga, the PC version. I don't know. I think games were better. Yeah, you know, that's a quality game. You know, they, you know, spent their time. It wasn't rushed out. Okay, I think there's still patches and all that, but at least it was a complete game. It was playable. You can enjoy it. I mean, is anyone like to play the Fallout games? That Fallout 76, that's supposed to be a load of shit because it ain't finished, full of bugs. I'm not a Fallout person, but I have reviewed the fourth one, but yeah, it's good. I can understand it appealing to people. It just ain't one of my sort of things. Shit music, shit game, shit film, shit. Yeah, everything's getting shit. Everything is. I like that. I honestly did not play the earlier ones, but when I played 5, I thought this is brilliant. It's got everything. You can drive around, smashing into things, nicking cars, shooting things. Yeah, this game's got everything. What else have we got? Let's have a look. See, this was what came with my Commodore 64 back in the day, and also this is the pack that I've got, the Night Moves pack. So we got Slice Spy, Nightbreed, Shadow Warriors, Midnight Resistance, fucking awesome game for the Commodore 64. That wasn't bad. Nightbreed, I can't remember the Nightbreed. And Shadow Warriors, I can't remember that. There's no screenshots, so. But this Trivial Pursuit weren't that good. Can't remember. Snare, Confusion, Split Personalities. I remember that. I had that for the Amstrad. Now this was a fucking good. This was a brilliant compilation pack for the Commodore 64, and I bought this for the Amstrad because this was my mate's, so I wanted it for the Amstrad. All 5 of these games were fucking awesome for the Commodore 64. Gauntlet was fucking brilliant for the Amstrad. Excellent game. Ace of Aces was terrible. That was an absolutely shit version on the Amstrad because the Commodore 64 was so awesome. Leaderboard was the same. That was a good version for the Commodore 64. The Amstrad got a shit version. A Spectrum port, no doubt. Winter Games, much better on the Commodore 64. Amstrad version was pretty shit because problem with the Amstrad version was there was 4 loading parts, and each part only had 2 events. One of the parts had 1 event, and you had to load them individually. That was shit. Infiltrator weren't bad on the Amstrad, but Commodore 64 version was better. Is US Gold? What do you expect? US Gold only favoured the Commodore 64. Didn't bother with the Amstrad. You know, obviously Gauntlet got a good port because that was done by Gremlin Graphics. There you go, RoboCop 2. The only game I got on cartridge for the Commodore 64. It's a bit rattly and it still works. Also, I think I had Chase HQ2 back in the day on cartridge. They're the only two cartridge games I knew about. The only games I had. They were fucking expensive and all. You might like that, Clansman, the Dizzy collection. So Dizzy, Fast Food, what's that? Fantasy World Dizzy, Treasure Island Dizzy, and Magic Land Dizzy. Did anyone who owned a Commodore 64 have this pack? Right, Mikey was a good game, Whizball was a good game, Terra Questa was a good game, Parallax was a good game, Head Over Heels was a good game, Hypersports weren't bad. 2 cassettes. And who had a mouse for their Commodore 64? How about that for a mouse? God, it feels weird. God, blimey, compared to that, because it's so squarish and sort of, the buttons feel alright. I even had a mouse for my Amstrad CPC 464. It was a free button mouse. It was an AMX mouse. They weren't cheap, and the program that it came with to draw with was crap. And the interface, you had to, as far as I know, you had to take out the power lead, plug the, something plugged into the joystick port. A lead, you had to unplug the power lead, and there was a lead coming off the thing itself that plugged into the power, and then the power lead plugged into that. It was a weird setup. Very weird setup, the AMX mouse. Reminds me a little bit. It's made by Neos apparently. I know it's an interesting looking mouse. It's so retro, so 80s. But I like it. The old ball. It reminds me a little bit of the Amiga mouse, a little bit. Yeah, 20th century. How you doing? We're just talking about just going through my old stuff, my old Commodore 64 stuff. Just showing them my mouse, the old Commodore 64 mouse. Oh fuck! I'll show you. I'll show you, Mark. Old Commodore 64 mouse. Yep, I've got Commodore joysticks. Not the original one, but the cheaper Annihilators, which are utterly crap. Well, USB weren't about that back then. USB was a 90s technology. I mean, back then. Well, let's give you an example up here. Right, these were the joysticks that come with the Commodore 64. Well, my one. That was, it's known as a DB9 connector. That was the USB back in the 70s and 80s, and obviously 90s. That was the USB of the day, but only worked with game controllers and joysticks and some other stuff like light guns, mouses. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Atari. Yeah, that's it. The Atari RS-232. All right, that's good of him. What else we got? Oh, we got another compilation pack. Oh dear, oh dear. Well, one of them was oh dear. Right, Chart Attack. So on here we've got 3 games. Ghouls and Ghosts, fucking difficult game. Moonwalker, hated it. Turbo Outrun for the Commodore 64. That wasn't bad, that was a good game actually. Oh, bloody hell, so shit. Bloody hell. This was an Amstrad. I bought this on, this is the Amstrad copy actually, but what I've done, when I got a Commodore 64, I recorded the Commodore 64 version onto the tapes. So this, as you can see, this it should say Amstrad there, but I Tipexed it out. So this has got the Commodore 64 version on it, but originally it was the Amstrad version. Super Sprint, Championship Sprint, Super Hang-On. Super Hang-On weren't as good. It was all right, but it was a Spectrum port. But the Super Sprint and Championship Sprint was pretty good. I think it might have only come out on the Amstrad and the Spectrum. I don't know. It could have come out on the Commodore 64. Bloody, I've got so much shit here. There you go, Clansman, remember that? That's on the Commodore 64, that was an original. Yeah, it was. It was. Oh my goodness! It's even got the receipt. I've even got the receipt. Shit! Oh my goodness! I don't know if you can see that. Can you focus? I'll focus it if you can. There we go. It was $10.99, and it was purchased the 19th of the 1st, 1991. Boots. It was purchased in Boots. Bloody hell. Yeah, it was a good version. The Amiga version was fucking awesome as well. Yep, you could take it back to the shop and exchange. These are the days where you didn't have no computer game shops, and well, especially where I lived, and you know, you went to Boots, you went to W.H. Smith's, Woolworths. I think they did some games, but I remember there was a good computer game shop. It was in Brighton though, that's the only problem. But it was I think it was the first dedicated computer game shop I ever went in, and it was fucking brilliant. They did games for all the major systems back in the day, and you know, ain't like the computer game shops we get now, but that was the first computer game shop I ever been in. Or computer accessories and all that. It was just computer shop. Software Plus, yes, that was another one we had in Croydon actually. I remember that place. It was like we had like in shops. It was like a load of shops inside this one big building. There was a section what was called Software Plus. Fucking oh, they were the days. I wish I could show you, but I don't have the I had a 20 game compilation pack. I think it had. Did it have Thrust on it? I know it had Part Patrol. I think it had also had Thrust. But it was a 20 game compilation packs. BT. Oh fucking hell! No, I don't know what your version, but I remember a shop called BT's. It was a model shop. It was fucking you can buy Airfix models, radio controlled cars and train sets. It was a model's paradise. You know, I don't know if you heard of a shop. It was called BT's. Fucking brilliant. No, not Freddie Mercury. I don't think he would like do something like that. You know, it was pretty genuine. Oh, Elvis just got over fucking weight on burgers and couldn't shit. What else have I got? Batman. And that was talking about Software Plus. Look where that was from. Software Plus, $9.95. Got the Ocean bag, manual and the cassette. Did anyone like Rainbow Islands? Once again, got the manual, got the bag, cassette. Yeah, all on one tape. Yeah, I did that. Yeah, I recorded that because I was doing what should we call it? I was doing a separate video. So yeah, I'd still got that. Master System, never played it. Didn't know anyone back in the day that had a Master System actually. Bloody, I've got all these budget games I've got. Oh, here's one you might like, Matt. Football Manager 2 on the Commodore 64. Oh, here we go. Look at this. Look what we got here. Got some big jewel case things here. Growing Pains of Adrian Mole. This was a fucking fantastic game. Mini putt. I think it only ever come out on the Commodore 64. Brilliant game. It was like a crazy golf type game. Brilliant. Mars 2. Who remembers that? That was a good game. Power Struggle. Not well known. It was alright. I've not reviewed this because it's a complicated game. Very complicated. fucking awesome game. You can use the mouse on the Commodore 64 with this game. Absolutely classic. Good version on the Commodore 64. Also the Amstrad version. Unfortunately, the Amstrad version didn't have no sounds because they ran out of memory. And Outrun. And yes, I do have the audio cassette that comes with it. It's not like you need it because the Commodore 64 version had a good soundtrack anyway. So you didn't really need the soundtrack anyway. But yeah, the Amstrad version was shit. I paid $9.99 for it. Fucking utter crap. Yeah, the Operation Wolf on the Amstrad was pretty good also. I had that. Deus Ex Machina. How the fuck do you remember that classic? I've actually reviewed, I've played that quite enough times, Deus Ex Machina. Yeah, that was a completely different thing, you know. I'm not going to say I quite enjoyed it. I quite enjoyed it. It was something completely different. John Pertwee, yes. What was it? Frankie. What's his name? Fucking can't remember his name. It's Frankie something. Frankie Howard, of course it is. Frankie Howard. What the fuck? Terrible. I'm terrible. The guy, Ian Jury, that's it. And something, lady, some young lady, something Bailey. It was, you know, I had a request to review it, and I didn't know nothing about it. I did not know it had to have an audio cassette with it, and I reviewed it. And I'm thinking, what the fuck's going on here? This is shit. Until I learned later it's supposed to have an audio cassette. I've also played the PC version of Deus Ex Machina, the remake. I've not played the second one. I know, I think Michelle has it, but she ain't played it. I don't think she's played it yet, but I do want to play the second one. Donna Bailey, that's it. Want a cup of tea and a slice of cake. I could not get into Royal Gummidge. Couldn't get into it. Fucking hell, look at all this shit. Oh, look! The Simpsons. Free badge. The badge ain't there. I don't have the badge. But I have the... You know, it's a good touch, you know. You don't get none of that nowadays. Well, it's downloadable content. You ain't going to get fuck all. Fucking hell, I've got so many... Jesus Christ, I've got so many games. Daley Thompson's Decathlon in old plastic. These fucking things were indestructible. Yeah, it's good to have all this, but probably end up getting a bit. Trouble is, I never used it, so. Get in there, you bastard. That's next to some on the ground. Shit. Sorry. Bastard. One thing I do want to show you though, my light gun for the Commodore 64. Something rattling about inside this, but I don't know what it is. But the problem is I can't test it because I don't have a CRT TV. But yeah. I don't have one. That's why I can't use it. I can't test it because I don't have an old cathode ray television. That's the problem. It might work. I don't know. I've got the game. I've got the games for it. Definitely got the games for it. The ghost sat on my. Oh, don't start that. What happened? Mr. Ghost sat on your chair. Alright, I've never known about that. Yeah, I know. Well, I'm not drinking an orange, I'm drinking beer at the moment. Oh, you got a Commodore 64? The only I actually do have a CR. The only thing I've got is the Amstrad CPC's colour monitor. But obviously I can only use that with the Amstrad CPC 464. I'll be back in just give me a few minutes. I'm just going to go for a pee and all that crap. I'll be right back in about a few minutes. Right, sorry about that guys, I'm back. And I've got some more stuff to show you. This time for the Amstrad CPC 464. Yeah, the more I drink, the more my weaker my bladder gets. I do apologise. Right. This is for the Amstrad CPC 464. Who remembers P47 Thunderbolt? This is the original box. No shit. Well, they ain't the original cassettes. As once again I put the Commodore 64 version of it. Ah, I have a registry card. Yeah, it was a piss break and I was doing other things as well, you know, had to do other things. So the card, a little questionnaire sort of thing, and I get a poster. Ooh, what a poster. See, this is what happens when you get old. You get old and you drink lots of beer. Oh, you're always going to get them. You're always going to get them. They're just utter arseholes. Don't let them get to you. You know, I've had so many dislikes on my videos, I just think, really? Okay, whatever. Right, so this compilation pack was very good. This was an amazing compilation pack, because look at the games you got. Alright, you got Super Ski. Fighter Bomber was a bloody good game. That was on the Amstrad version, Commodore 64's version, also the Amiga version. That wasn't a bad game. That wasn't a bad game. Pro Tennis Tour, you know, if you like tennis, that wasn't a bad game. It was probably one of the best tennis games on the CPC 464. Obviously you got Kickoff, a football game, and you got the ultimate classic, Stunt Car Racer, which was the best game on the compilation pack for me. Brilliant compilation pack this was. I probably spent more time playing that and that than the rest of the games, but I believe, fucking hell, it's £14.80. Gee, that was a lot of money for a compilation pack. You've got the screenshots. Ah, this is what I had for my Amstrad, the Hollywood collection. So you got Batman, Robocop, Indiana Jones and Temple of Doom, and Ghostbusters 2. Yep, I remember this one. Batman was good on the Amstrad, so was Robocop 2. Indiana Jones, Ghostbusters 2, I couldn't even get off the first level. But yeah, gee, you've got some more cassettes in here. The only Amsoft title I've got. Maybe I could sell this for £9.95. What do you think? Oh, hang on, I'll tell a lie. I'll tell a lie. Because I've also got Roland Goes Digging. This was my original copy. Old Amsoft. Only other Roland game I had on the Amstrad CPC 464 besides Roland on the ropes, and Roland in the caves. Roland goes digging. Good game. This cassette's only. Right. So this is what my Amstrad collection. So all I've got. So this is an old case Avenger, and look what I've done. Yes, I know, I'm terrible. I did when I got a Commodore 64, I recorded the Commodore 64 version on the Amstrad version, but never mind, I've still got the Amstrad version. Oh, got a lot of classic. Well, I've got more on my Commodore 64 than I have on the Amstrad actually. But I didn't really think this game was that good. I found it too difficult. I'm sorry, Error. I didn't, you know, I was young, didn't know any better. Does anyone remember this? Nightmare. And you notice the Tipex at the top there. And also you notice there's orange and yellow. Obviously orange always represented the Amstrad CPC 464, yellow always represented Sinclair ZX Spectrum. This was one of them flippy tapes, as you can see. And both versions, the Spectrum and the Commodore, not the Commodore 64, the Amstrad CPC, but because look what I've done. And on the back with the Amstrad. There's no more Spectrum version. This was a shit game. I really couldn't stand this game. I hated it. Yeah, I had Heavy on the Magic as well. I couldn't stand that game. Fucking hated it. But this was a good game. Silkworm on the Amstrad CPC. Or is it? Notice I've cut out the Amstrad CPC part. And you're going to guess. I don't know if you can see that. Commodore 64. And on the back, Amstrad CPC 464. Run the Gauntlet. Who remembers watching that on the telly? Run the Gauntlet. Oh my god. This is not even the original cassette. Because this is a mess. Oh my goodness. I don't know where the original cassette is, but I'm only guessing side 2 is the Commodore 64 version, and this is a story. This is an audio storytelling tape. Don't know where I got this from. Well, it's a rarity. It's a rarity. I'll give you that. Finders keepers, and look what I've done to this one. Oh my god! Oh, this has got the original cassette, and it is the original Amstrad cassette because you can tell I've scribbled it out. And on the back, it's got Commodore. Oh look, Enduro Racer, and I've butchered the top of that and all. Let's have a look at the. Oh, we have the original cassette. But it looks like I've scribbled out Amstrad and put C64, so you know what that means. Amstrad's on the back. It was a Spectrum port. We're not going to even talk about the Commodore 64 version. Oh, here's another one. Most Sport. This was sort of like a compilation pack. Had 4 games by alternative software. And we got the original cassette. But I've Tipexed out Amstrad and put C64. So I think this is only the C64 version. I don't know. Then the case is fucked. Oh, a Silverbird game. Turbo Boat Simulator. This was the original Amstrad one, but you notice there's a black line there where it should say Amstrad. Well, you know damn well I put C64 there and the Amstrad's on the back. Did you know Silverbird and Firebird was owned by British Telecom? As you can see, the old British Telecom logo there. Developed by Probe Software. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, Silverbird Firebird was owned by British Telecom, if you didn't know that. Which is known as BT nowadays. Wek Lemons. Now this was an Amstrad. What have I done to... Oh my goodness. Now this is not the original cassette. Good state of that. But you can see it's Commodore. And on the back, Amstrad. So don't know what I've done to the original Amstrad cassette of that one. And Hacker 2. I had both Hacker games. Yes, the Amstrad version was better than the Commodore 64 version, so I obviously didn't know any better back then. You know, I just got Commodore 64. You know, I was too young to know any different. I was only 16, 17. Right, this is the original cassette. But once again. And look what's on the back. These games were fucking difficult. I could never, ever, ever try. I could never get into them. I did try, but I just couldn't get into them. My channels. What? Right. Something Mox. Now this, you know, I'm not a football person, but I thought this was a fucking amazing game. Original Football Manager. This is the Amstrad CPC version. Oh my goodness! I don't know if you can see. Right, hang on. Soft Centre. If you can see that. That was the shop in Brighton, which was an awesome computer game shop. You got a date on it. Fucking hell. Soft Centre, that's it. Well, none of these are the original cassettes. Wait a minute. So this is Commodore 64 version. Look at the state of that. But if you turn the tape over, I've added Football Manager 2 for some reason. So this was the original Amstrad cassette for Football Manager, but this, don't know why I put Football Manager 2 on it. God knows what's happening there. But I've got another cassette. Looks really manky and shitty. I don't know what this is going on. And this is the Amstrad CPC 464 version. Oh my goodness. What was I thinking? What was I doing? Supercars. This was the Amstrad CPC version, CPC 464, and look what I've done. Put the Commodore 64 version on it, and look on the back. It's quite a big tape, so this was a big game. Gremlin graphics. I didn't know what this game was about, and I can't remember even buying this game. I don't know if anyone's played it. I think it's a strategy game, but I honestly cannot remember it. And oh, I don't know what I've done there. It's got CPC on it written in biro, and on the back it's got C64 written in biro. Oh dear. Now this is where my insanity must have gone for a Burton somewhere. Because why the fuck would I put the Commodore 64 version on the Amstrad cassette of hard driving? There's the original cassette, and you can see it's got Commodore 64 on it, and on the back Amstrad CPC 464. Why the fuck did I put the Commodore 64 version on this? The Commodore 64 version was the worst version. Oh my god. The Amstrad version was a port from the Spectrum version, which I knew later, but I like the arcade game. This ain't nothing to do with the band. This was another game that I couldn't make heads or tail of. This was a shit game. I couldn't get into it, and look what I've done again. I don't care, because this was shit anyway. Last but not least, 5-star Spin Dizzy. Who Dares Wins 2. 3 Weeks in Paradise, Zoids and Equinox. Right, there's a story attached to this, because when this compilation was brought, it didn't have none of these games. It was a completely different compilation pack, because what came with it instead was Computer Hits 3. and they were completely different games. What it was these games here. Don't know if you can see that. Right, I'll read them out. Herbert's Dummy Run, High Rise, On the Run, Devil's Crown, Wriggler, Dynamite Dan, Eleden, Juggernaut, Jeff Cape, Strongman, and Cauldron. So God knows why I've got a compilation pack with 5-star, but what came with it actually was Computer Hits 3. I could never make that one out. But I've got more games, so I'm not complaining. So that is my Amstrad collection at the moment. That's all I've got, even though it's got Commodore 64. Hang on. What is my TV? The thing is, back in the 80s, did we ever get any computer game adverts? I don't think we did. Can anyone remember any computer game adverts back in the day? I don't know if we did. I honestly don't know if we did. Because computer games weren't that mainstream. Like for television, you know, I don't think there was computer games being advertised on the telly. You know, it was done via magazines and stuff like that. I don't think computer games ever made it on the telly them days. Yeah, advertising a computer, probably that's it. But there was no actual marketing on a computer game. Andy Crane, whatever happened to him? You know, you still see Philip Schofield, but what's happened to Andy Crane? Because he took over from the broom cupboard, didn't he? From Philip Schofield. But you still see Philip Schofield. And he doesn't really look any different, except for he's got grey hair. But whatever happened to Andy Crane? Oh, he's doing regional radio. Okay. No, but it was just nice to know because you know you grew up. You know, I remember them. You know, school days. I grew up. You know, watching the broom cupboard with Philip Schofield, and then Andy Crane took over. I remember him getting gunked on Red Nose Day. Alright, DVD, you take care of yourself. You're watching your X-Files, I knew you would. Okay, that's fair enough. Thank you for coming on. Take care, mate. Games Master. Oh, was he? I didn't know that. Yeah, he's doing a stream tonight, isn't he? Yeah. Is it? Willy Fogg. Remember Willy Fogg? Round the World in 80 Days with Willy Fogg. Did he ever make it? Because I never caught the end of it. It was like, do you remember? What was that thing? The Golden Condor, the thing. Mysterious Cities of Gold. I watched it, and I missed the last episodes. Missed the fucking last episodes. But I got there in the end. I watched them a few years ago. Never heard of that one. Alright, take care, Mark Blaster. Thanks for coming on, mate. liked it. I liked it. Blue Peter. No, there's one I made fucking earlier. Yeah, it fell to fucking bits. That's why. Yeah, I couldn't really get into that Blue Peter. It was it's a gold game. I didn't know that. Joe Guest. I can't remember Joe Guest. I've heard of the name, but I just can't remember Joe Guest. I watched when it first came on the telly. I think it was the first series of Biker Grove. That's all I watched. I just couldn't get into it. Couldn't get into Biker Grove. I believe that was up in Newcastle, was it? Yeah, Ant and Dec. So I always where their bastards come from. Now I remember in the late 80s. I think it was the late 80s or the early 90s, 1990, something like that. I think it was 89. I remember watching it. I think it was 89. I can't. It was a long, long time ago. But that was the only time I watched it. What year, I'll ask the question, it's up to you if you want to answer it. What year did everyone leave school? I know it doesn't apply to you classics. July 92, 93, 93. I know I'm the oldest. 1993. Is that everyone? I think it is. Yeah, that's why I said to you. I know I wasn't going to ask you classics because I know how old you are. I left in 1990. I think it was it July 1990? I would never would have thought it. I would never ever ever would have thought it. Never. You know, I would never have thought. I probably would have guessed about the average age, about 35 upwards, but never thought. I never thought I would get a school. Someone still in school would be watching my channels and watching my shit, getting, you know, liking the older stuff, which, you know, I respect. Of course I do, but I never would have thought it. I mean, is there something you don't like about newer stuff, or do you just prefer the older stuff? or did you get into it because he maybe your father, or I don't know. Honestly, it's interesting. It is interesting to understand what is it that the younger generation don't like about new stuff. They prefer the older stuff. I don't know. It's just interesting to know. I mean, could you live in a world without the internet? Without a mobile phone? Okay. I mean, you got to remember. I mean, we were brought up without the internet, no mobile phone. You know, that's something that's going to be completely difficult to the younger generation. You know, they're brought up with the mobile phone and the internet. Yeah, but it's something we were brought up with. We didn't have because we didn't know any difference, Klansman. You know, I never. You know, was brought up like the 80s time. No internet, no mobile phone. I didn't own my first mobile phone till the late 90s. I didn't have the internet till the year 2000. And they're two things we can't really live without nowadays. Because we become so dependent on it. But it was times that we didn't have the mobile phone. We didn't care if we had a mobile phone. Because me and my mates, we always managed to keep in contact. We always managed to know, oh, we're going down here. We'll meet up. I think because we always had land phones, so we basically just phoned each other up. You know, there was none of this in pubs. Oh, I've got to check my Facebook. Oh, There was none of that. Because we knew how to socialise. And we still do. We don't need, oh, I've got to check my phone. Oh, I've got a message. Oh, look, Facebook. Blah, 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 blah. Who gives a fuck? Because we knew how to talk to each other. We still do. I remember the days we used to build our own go-karts, just fucking pushing down the hill. We just found pram wheels and casters and planks of wood and just built our own stuff. I think we was more inventive. We were a lot more inventive because obviously we didn't have the technology and all that. You know, technology was expensive back then, so our parents couldn't afford it. So we just used our imaginations. You know, I'm not a Facebook addict. You know, I've got it, but I'm not an addict. I don't need to be on it. But I just use it to keep in contact with, I don't have their phone details and all that. So it's nice to keep in contact with people. I use it to promote my videos. So Facebook has its perks. Let's put it this way. But I'm not a fucking person that has to. I don't spend my fucking time on it. Like just doing bullshit. Yeah, it is a bit ignorant. I can totally understand that, Clansman. I can totally understand that. You know, there's people like I'm talking And there's always someone, oh yeah, but Facebook, that's more important. Oh, Facebook. No, that's why I like my mates. You know, they don't fucking do that. They don't give a you know, most of them don't give a shit about Facebook because they're about my age, and you know, I've got younger mates, I've got older mates. I've got mates all sorts of ages, but you know, don't do none of that bullshit. It's always just for you. So the lady friends, I've got the lady friend, not girlfriends, but lady friends. You know, they do all that Facebook shit. Just why? It's just, I don't know. It's just people wanting to share their lives with everyone else. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. You know, I think they just women are more chatty and guys, I guess. But you know, they just like to share their life story. Yeah, it's just a way of. They just like to chat with people. They just like to chat with their mates. Oh, poker! I went there. Oh, great. Excuse me. You know, Facebook. You know, I can see some benefits, but the thing is, I won't let it take over my you know, I won't. You know, when I go to my mates, I'll talk to my mates. You know, I'm not going on Facebook. I don't even log into Facebook on my phone. It's always on the computer because I'm all on my own. But when I'm out with my mates down the pub, Facebook don't even get a look in. You know, because I'm out there to talk to my mates. You know, I don't want to be on. I'm not going to go on Facebook or any social media site. No. Oh, selfies. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, look. Let's do a selfie. Fucking hell. You know, once again, that's down to my lady friends. They always do that. Oh, we got to take a selfie. Fucking hell. Exactly. You're absolutely right there, Neil. You're absolutely right. I know it's just about putting the pictures up. Just yeah, I can do that at times, you know, but I'm not obsessed with it. I'm not obsessed with it. I do the videos. I do the videos, but I try and have a bit of a laugh. You know, I try and give it. I try and have a bit of humour with it. Instead of being so serious about it. Don't know about Instagram. Don't give a fuck about Instagram, to be honest with you. Snapchat's another thing I don't give a fuck about. Never sign up with it. Don't even know what that is, to be honest with you. I'll be logging off in a minute. Almost out of beer, so I'm gonna go to sleep anyway. I'm getting a bit tired, but it's 10:30. All I can say, guys, it's been another great stream. You know, thank you all for coming on and meeting new people. It's always a pleasure. Oh well, fuck Snapchat. I don't give a shit about it anyway. Thanks, Klansman. you know, always great for everyone to come on the stream. You know, I always appreciate that. It's great, you know. If I don't know about next Saturday, I'm not too sure. I might be out. I don't know. We'll see, we'll just play it by ear with the streams. I do not know. It's just about everyone being themselves, you know. That's what I try and make it, you know. Just be yourselves. Just enjoy yourselves, you know. That's all it's about. But as I say, one day we're going to do this Google Hangout thing, so we can all have a chat together. If anyone's up for that, I know you are, Matt. You know, I know it's difficult because not everyone wants to be on the camera. But there is possibilities of like just your voice and doing something else in the background. I know when I did years, I think it was about 4 or 5 years ago when I did a Google Hangouts with Novabug. I don't know if you've ever heard of a YouTuber called Harry Yak. So he doesn't appear on camera, but he does other things in the background. He might play a game or something, but you know, he does put his voice on. He does speak. So, you know, there's ways around it. If you want to talk, you don't have to be on camera. No, I'm leaving now. This is I'm actually going now. I've you know, 10:30. That's my limit. Funny Blinder, Matt, Mark, what the fuck? Sean, you can take over the stream if you want. If you want to do your own stream. Oh, you met Harry Yak. Oh wow, it's good. Oh, well done. Right, guys. Thank you all very much for coming on the stream. And I don't know when I'll do the next one, but we'll play it by ear. And I'll see you when I see you next. You all take care of yourselves. Thank you very much. Goodbye.